got a new Black & Decker Spacemaker oven for Christmas, and we've seen some reviews about this, basically from that the installation is horrendous to it was kind of redesigned, and why fix something that wasn't broken. But most of the reviews have to do with the installation. So we're going to start with an unopened box, and we're going to see how bad it really is. All right. Open this up. It'll be kind of a surprise to all of us what we see. Reviews basically said the instructions were horrible, that the parts were wrong, the template for the drilling holes was incorrect, and it looks like we do have some instructions here. Okay, we have a drilling template with some instructions on how to use it, having to do with these dotted lines. One of the things that we read is that the measurements that they say on this for where you would fold this to be able to get the holes positioned properly were incorrect. Well, we'll check that, see if that's right. And then of course we have the toaster oven. Oh, and the bag of parts. And we're also going to have to find out whether or not that is correct. Okay, so here. Okay, that looks like a rack for the oven. Nothing else. Looks nice. Alright, so these are the instructions. Let's see what they show about this. They have a list of the parts that you received that are in this bag. We'll have to go through that, verify we got everything. And then down here they say you will also need tape, ruler, or you may cut the ruler provided on the template, and an electric drill with a 1/4 inch drill bit. I think also you may need some screwdrivers, pliers, things like that. So I'll have to assemble those tools. And one thing I do notice is they do not have, as has been stated in the forums and the reviews, a tray. A little broiler tray. They don't have that. So you may want to keep this from your old one if you have it. Alright. Okay, let me get the stuff together. So it looks like we have 3 different sizes of screws. We have the 1 inch, the 1 1/2, and the 2 1/4 inch screws. And we have the various spacers. Looks like washers and things like that. It's plastic pieces. And I've also assembled some of the tools that I think we may be needing, which is the tape measure, screwdriver, pliers, and 1/4 inch bit, and a drill. So we'll see what we can do now. I guess the next thing to do is take out the oven. And the old ribbons out, taking the dishes out. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see now. Okay. And here's the reason for the pliers. Alright. We need a pair of pliers here because the nuts have been on this so long. As you can hear, they're on there pretty tight now. So, there we go. All right. And that was the last one. Well, the first thing I do notice is that this is the longest of the new screws. This is what I just took out to unmount the old one. You can see there is quite a bit of difference in the length. So hopefully this is okay, because this is also the wrong thread. It doesn't match this. Alright, first part of the installation is to measure. There's actually two pieces of this installation, what they call a standard installation and the overhang molding installation. And the standard is if the bottom of the cabinet is flat. Mine is not. So the first thing that it says to do is to skip the standard and go to the overhang. And the first thing to do there is to measure the depth of this piece of wood that is the overhang. Mine is 3/4 of an inch. Since this is 3/4 of an inch thick, I will use the 3/4 of an inch fold line to fold this so that I position these screws in the correct position so that the toaster oven will mount under here properly. What I want to check is that really 3/4 of an inch? And it is. So as far as I can see right now, those lines are in the correct position. Okay. And now fold it on 3/4 of an inch. I'm looking through the instructions now on mounting, and there is a note to allow at least 4 inches between the side opposite the control panel of your oven and the adjacent wall or other appliance, and at least 1 inch between the control panel side of your oven and the adjacent wall or other appliance. Now, as you can see, right, that means I need 1 inch of space over here, but of course that's not going to be a problem. But on this side, I need 4 inches between here and this wall. So this outline that they have marked is about a 1/2 inch bigger. So what I'm going to do though, is I'm going to measure out 4 inches from here, and that way I can put the end of this template up against this wall, and I know this will be a little more than 4 inches away from the wall. Alright, so we'll get this out of the way again. That I folded this now on that 3/4 inch mark. So this is the front of my oven, and this will go this way underneath. And according to the instructions, once that's underneath, these will be the marks that I'll be drilling through into the bottom. So the next step is, because they say to mark this 4 inches away from the wall, this outline is the edge of my toaster oven. I'll make some marks 4 inches out, and then draw a line that I can fold on. Okay, let's see what we get. This over here, get that right into the corner and up against the front edge. And actually, I realize now that there is a lip on this side that louses up my measurement. Okay. How thick is that piece of wood? Okay, it looks like I have another lip, 1.5 inches on this side. 1.5 inch. Okay, as you can see, I have a 1.5 inch lip here from the side of the cabinet, from the wall into here. That, since I'm mounting my template up into here, I now have to subtract 1.5 inches from that 4 inches. There we go. That's much better. Try this again. Okay. All right, now I'll try putting this back up here. Okay, we've installed the template, and now I'm ready to drill some holes up into the cabinet in the new locations, and we'll see if this way works. Instructions say that what we're going to be doing is mounting with these screws through these washers, and these washers are countersunk, give you a nice finish. The problem is we still will have this bump now on the inside of this cabinet, and since this is where we store our dishes, they'll be sitting up on these bumps and they'll be rocking. I'm not too thrilled with that idea. So I'm going to be countersinking these holes slightly so I don't need those washers. And see, I have a problem here. I won't be able to countersink. What I do have is a right angle attachment to be able to get in there. Okay, now what I need to do is get this template down.